Hey guys, I'm Laura McMurray. I am an executive sales leader with Team Grow, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys tonight about bookings. So I know that all of us have been in a place at one time or another where we just don't know where to go to get bookings. So I wanted to offer just some tips and some suggestions that I've learned along the way over the last 5 years, and some that I've heard from others that have been really helpful. So if you have some really great ideas for how to get bookings and help share this opportunity, please share those in the comments because we all want to know. So the first thing that I will say is I think the most important thing when you're looking for bookings is to have a positive mindset. The opportunity to host a demo, workshop, class, party, whatever you call it, with Norwex is an incredible opportunity. Norwex is so generous with their hosts. It's an amazing way to learn, and you guys, people are so eager right now to learn. I was doing almost exclusively in-home parties before all of this hit, and I have been so surprised on Facebook how successful my events have been, and how excited and eager people have been to learn about a safer way to clean, and a way to keep things more sustainable. When paper towels are off the shelves in the stores, people want to hear about Norwex. So this is an amazing time, okay? So here's some tips. Number one is ask everyone. The first and easiest place you're going to get bookings is at your parties. So what I do, especially on Facebook, this is even easier, I think. Every person who makes a purchase or orders something from a party, I send them a follow-up message, and I just say, thank you so much for your order. I am so excited for the impact this is going to have in your home. And then I ask them, would you be interested in hosting your own event to share Norwex with your friends? It's an incredible opportunity to help them learn about a safer way to clean and to earn a very generous amount of Norwex from your own wish list. So always offer that. I've been surprised at some of the people that have said yes when I thought they wouldn't. So always ask, okay? Ask every single person. You never know who this may bless. So ask every single person. The second thing I would say is this is a really great time to reach out to past hosts. Think through in your past who have been amazing hosts, who did a great job, who's really excited, who's posting on your VIP group often. Who are those people? Reach out to them and just say something simple. Hey, I'm trying this new thing on Facebook events, and I would love if you would consider hosting again. You were such a fun host. I loved meeting your friends, and I'd love to share with them again and help you earn some more Norwex for your home. So reach out to past hosts, amazing customers, okay? That's a great place to go. The next thing I'd say is think about your Frankie list. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids, coaches and teachers, that kind of thing. And just make a list. Sometimes that'll jog your memory to someone who, oh my gosh, I wonder if so-and-so would be interested in Norwex. I might reach out to them and reach out to those people. It doesn't have to be salesy or anything like that. You can reach out to them and just say, hey, I was thinking of you. I've been doing these fun events on Facebook, teaching people about Norwex, and I wondered if you might be interested in learning. So I think always thinking through who you know that hasn't heard about it yet, reach out to those people. You don't have to offer them a party right away or anything like that. Just reach out and see, hey, I was thinking of you. I wonder if you're interested in learning more. The next thing I would say is customer follow-up. This is an important thing no matter what. You should always have some kind of follow-up with your customers. Always be thanking them for their orders. I think in this business, it's a relationship business, and building that relationship from the get-go is so important, because that's the benefit of ordering through a consultant, right? Is now they've got someone that they can come to when they've got questions or issues in the future. So always be making that point of contact. Norwex recommends 2-2-2, which is 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. So at 2 days after an order, or let's be honest, anywhere from 0 to 4 days-ish, I'm going to reach out to them and just thank them, ask if they're interested in hosting. At 2 weeks, I'm going to ask, did you get your order? How are you liking everything? What's your favorite? 2 months, hey, just checking in, making sure everything's going well for you. But always be following up with your customers just to keep that contact. So if you are struggling with bookings, go back through your customers, and if you're behind on your follow-ups, or even if you're not, just take 5 minutes a day and pick 5 customers to just reach out to. Say, hey, I was thinking about you. Just wondering how you're liking your things. Is everything going well? Or even if you just reach out to ask about their family, just reach out to 5 customers. It may not bring a party right away, but building those relationships and keeping those things going makes a big difference in the way that you run your business, because we want to keep relationships right at the top. So customer follow-up. The next thing I would say is think about who may need to hear about Norwex and create some samples. If you don't have a lot of extra things on hand, maybe you've got one window cloth and one EnviroCloth laying around, you can make samples for people to try it out. If you have people you're thinking of that may want to hear about Norwex. So you can cut them even 1/12 or 1/16, really small, like this big, and they can mail in an envelope with a stamp as long as it can lay flat in there. So that's a great way. Just make sure you send in those envelopes some instructions for them. And I always put something in there that says, if you love it and you're interested in sharing with your friends, I usually offer some kind of incentive, a shopping spree or some kind of free cloth, something like that, if they're interested in sharing it with their friends. So if you're thinking of people who just haven't been willing to try it yet, ask them, reach out personally, never post this on your personal Facebook page, but reach out personally to them and say, hey, I was thinking of you and wondered if you might be interested in trying these out. I made these little sample packs, okay? If you don't have sample packs, you could think about doing something like a try it kit, which is essentially just having, the basics, window cloth, EnviroCloth, dusting mitt, things like that, something simple, and allowing people who haven't had the chance to try it, neighbors, relatives, friends, dropping it by, let them use it for a week and just test it out. You never know. So always ask when you follow up, how did you like it? Would you be interested in sharing this with your friends? That kind of thing. So that's a really great thing to do if you're just trying to just always be thinking of ways that you can be reaching out to people or allowing people to try it out if you're struggling with bookings. Okay. And the last thing I'll say, and I think this is really important, is be willing to host your own party. I think a lot of people don't want to host because they don't know what that means. They've never been to a Norwex party. Is it salesy? Are they going to try to make me buy everything? Is it going to make my friends feel weird? Is it actually even great? So if you can't get people to book a party, or you're just thinking nobody wants to host your own and invite people who love Norwex already to just kind of have fun and just tell them, I'm trying out this new event. I'd love to have you join. Bring a friend, the more the merrier. So host your own and be willing to host your own, because that right through a party is where you're going to get your bookings, and parties are the lifeline of our business. So we want to be continually keeping our calendars full if you want your business to grow. So those are the tips that I have. If you have a great tip, please post it in the comments, because we all would love to learn from each other. I am so grateful for this group who's so willing to share resources and ideas and tips. So thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. For those of you who are mothers, happy Mother's Day, and have a great night.